know where you're going with this. Do it, you can. Do it. God damn it. It's gonna be. I think it'll be nice to have some new mods. Betrayal. Jack, you'll always be my first. Wait, no, hold up. I'm kidding. I know. Is that a siren or you just? Oh my god! Oh jeez! Oh, I was not expecting that. Whether. Oh jeez! Okay, chat. Watch how quick this is. Right. Aiming her up. So 3, 2, 1. Oh my god! Oh, that is mean. Where the hell's he gone? Oh. Oh, I think he's on top of me. Normally I don't mind that, but in this instance, God, not a huge fan. Yeah, that's completely fine. 1,500 quid in a day. I mean, that's probably rent, to be honest. That sounds about right for rent, to be honest. Don't you do charities? Nah, someone sort of stole my card. I'm just imagining that, like, is it the Shack meme? Or it's just like 1,500 quid on, 1,500 pound on rent. I sleep. £1 donated to charity. Real shit. For somebody who hates using Windows, I certainly have a lot of windows open. Oh my god, Jack, what have you sent me? Do I even have Hold on, have I even got Discord on here? I think I have. Hold on. Oh, oh, that's not how I. Oh my fucking god! Oh, that's brilliant. Oh. There are some new icons at the bottom of the channel now, with a working Discord link. So if anyone here would like to join the Discord, then it's trivially easy to join. Oh no! God damn it! Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah, his great uncle did lose most of Jack Black's inheritance. That's why Jared Black had to turn to a life of space crime. Oh my god, that needs to be a bit. That needs to be a bit. Just. Oh god, I accidentally. Jared Black. Today's gonna be one of those days. There we go. This is working. Brilliant. Everything seems to be working. I accidentally clicked on my microphone settings, so I went to click unmute and accidentally clicked on his volume setting. I was just like, oh my god. Hi, Sally. Yeah, so I'm gonna be honest, chat. I'm not too sure how high energy I'm gonna be today because I had to take oh hi Aaron. I had to take some time off of work today. Anybody who was in the Discord knows I had a particularly rough day yesterday. And I had the point where I was like, you know, borderline panic attacks last night, and it was just a case of 3 separate co-workers were just like, "We've got your back. Don't worry. You're absolutely fine." And it was just a case of, I could go in today, but I know I'm basically just going to be a glass cannon, one hit, and I know I'm done. So I've got a couple of options. I could either take today out, which I ended up doing, just to recover and get myself into the right headspace again, so we can go from there. Or I could just try and chank today and see what happens. Eventually, it was around about 6 o'clock and I just went, you know what, I'm just not feeling today. So I spent a lot of today resting. I spent a bit of today working on channel stuff. I do go on annual leave in a couple of days, so that should be fun. On my meds for Sphere, so yeah, definitely a best choice to make stuff. Yeah, it's very much a case of if you don't make that call, your body will make that call for you. So it's best to try and tackle this before it gets out of hand. Rest is good. I don't get enough rest. Big time, yeah. This new model is really calling my name, and I am thinking, so there's going to be about a week-long hiatus, and there's going to be a couple of quiet evenings, so I may buy it before my hiatus. Most people are looking today while playing some Dark Souls 3 with friends. Yeah, no worries. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time. If that is Dark Souls 3, then yeah, I hope it's a wonderful time. For us, we're going to be doing something a bit... Sally! We are going to... So, I will touch on Elite Dangerous a bit. So we're not going to be playing Elite Dangerous today, but I was playing Elite earlier. Two things. I have Class 4 Engineering on the frameshift drive of my Corvette now. And I have Class 2 drag drive thrusters. Oh my god, they make such a difference. Like, obviously I've only unlocked Felicity Farseer, but damn! Like, it goes so fast! Like, it actually goes above... Yeah, no worries, Sally, enjoy your looks. It actually goes above 300. 300 knots. Chat, not those kind of knots. Behave. Yeah, we are going to... I downloaded the Power Wash simulator demo the other day. Played around with it for a bit, and it was a lot of fun. I do want to try it a little bit more before I actually get it. It is on like the Steam summer sale. Not summer sale, but whatever the sale is now. I think it's for the... I don't even... Is this the spring one? Pop it to the game. Game, properties, send you a DM of my donut. Oh my god. Oh, you bought the Caspian Explorer spring sale. That's the one. Restart. Restart. Play. Go. Start job. I am going to leave the music on. Do let me know if the music is... I don't know how the lab music is in relation to the game. This is probably the quickest I've actually jumped into the game. Okay. Back. Actually, it's a bit quiet. Options, audio. That's a bit loud. Let's give it another tweak down. My Caspian looks like a... let me move you over. Looks like a chocolate eclair. Changed my mind. Oh my god, that sounds great. That seems about right. But no, I've been getting a little bit sort of not burnt out on Elite, but it's all I've been playing on my channel, and it's just a case of I wanted something a bit more relaxing. Just something I can play and also just sort of chat. Okay, grill's good. It's a shame we don't have like one of those, you know, like those like wooden skateboards. That doesn't look wrong at all. Nice nozzle control. Chat when I start stream. Oh my god. Why am I being... Sally! I mean, fair game, like... I plead for filth. I plead for. I rip it as I plead for filth. I plead for fifth. Kind of. Can it? Can it be both?
Cheese.
Thanks for the cheese, Eric. It would really make a difference on this, to be honest. I'm gonna need to move this, I think. Oh, I need to clean the other end, that's why it's... Showing a Fallen Doll Caspian game. Ooh! You're very out to Fallen Doll. They're quite lovely. I do need to play with them a bit at some point. I did look at the Caspian Explorer, and it does look nice. It does look quite nice. I am focusing on just engineering the Federal Corvette. What I am actually going to do is I'm probably actually going to turn ambience tone. I turn the ambience off. I noticed the chat was quiet, so I did my thing. Yeah, no, it's completely fair. But no, I'm getting to a point now where I'm getting a good amount of engineering on the Federal Corvette. I do want to get Class 5 dirty drives on it if I can, because I'm noticing a difference really quite heavily with the sort of Grade 3. So it'd be good to see what the Grade 5 can do, but I've run out of materials, so I need to actually go and do some more. I think it's some of the sort of like the virtual, if the encoded ones, that's it, the encoded ones. Ooh, you've 100 bits. Oh, once you go dirty drives, you never go back. I know, like, it's just boosting out of the Felicity Farseer's drive. I notice the difference, and it's not just frontline speed that I notice the difference on, it's for rotational speed as well. It's so much faster. Eventually, I do, especially in the Corvette, I can see myself wanting to engineer the power plant just on that, to just absolutely max out what I can have on it. I do want to do a bit of just general material grinding as well, because now that I know that there's like a hierarchical system to stuff, I'll go, okay, well at that point, let's just try and get as much of the higher end stuff, and we can always trade down if need be. It may mean we do a lot more missions, because I was one of those people that was just doing like missions for credits. So I could potentially look at doing some like deliver carrion missions again. And that could be quite good for just materials. It's because we did so many combat missions together, I had close to cap full tier 5 match. So yesterday I went to the trader and managed to fully do the Caspian in one go. Ooh, that's amazing. Up until the last minute, I was only doing credits, which I don't really regret doing that, because I needed to get the credits anyways. But again, it's just another grind that I have to do. Those combat missions are so good. 100% we should grind more together. Yeah, like, I'm down for that. I I will definitely do some more combat missions post hiatus, because obviously I got like a week long hiatus coming up this Sunday, and like I said on the Discord, it's just a chance for me to do. It's a chance because I'm actually on holiday for the first little bit, and it's also time to give me time. It's time that I need to do like some personal admin, sort some stuff out, have some time to myself, but also do some back end channel stuff. Most notably the new model, PC upgrades, and just general stream stuff. Like, just stuff that I just haven't had the time to do yet. Prime Sops Nuzzle. Is that going to do anything? No. With these, I'm finding doing, like... doing, like, a pass. So that's not really doing much, so I'm going to swap to the 25-degree nozzle. It's getting most of the grime off. But yeah, I want to play stuff over. As much as I do love Elite, I do want to start playing some more stuff on the channel. So obviously there's this. There is Factorio. I want to play like smaller stuff. Like I wouldn't mind playing some more like Too Many Nights. Yeah, sounds good. You know where I am. We need to abduct Sally until. Yeah, we do. I think Sally has a lead. I'm not too sure. I think I need to look at what actual engineering materials I need, because currently I'm mostly farming for stuff for the frameshift drive upgrade and the dirty drives. If I can get them to class 3 at least, that'd be great. At that point, you will never know. But yeah, whose chair we strapped them to? I think your Corvette has a few spare chairs. I think so. Yeah, I don't know. Like maybe I feel like Elite is very much a collaborative thing that we all do. So I think going forward, I might just make Elite a strictly Sunday thing, and then in the week maybe play something a bit more relaxing. Just for the time being, that just seems like a smart decision. I don't know. I'm just kind of winging it at this point. No pun intended. Listen to if there's ever like a new sort of community goal. Because I think we had a really decent community goal with the one we recently have, and then the one that they've given recently isn't all that great, because you need to travel so long, and unless you have a really good ship, you're going to really struggle. The one right now is awful. Yeah, I did consider doing it, but I was saying I'm not too sure. The frameshift drive I put in the Federal Corvette is SCO, which, oh my god, that makes such a difference. I think I'm only going to do engineering power on the frameshift drive for the Corvette, simply because the jump range is so bad, and the Mandalay. I think the others, I don't mind keeping them stock. I know you solve. There is no way you do that without exploding from boredom. Exploding, yes. From boredom, not too sure. Okay, we're gonna go for 15. Do we want to go for 15 nozzle, or do we want to go for... Let's go for 0 degree nozzle, because that'll get rid of most of the grime. Let's switch to the 15. There we go. Okay. 40. Ooh. I have no idea. On-screen cat. I don't know what that. That's one of the Twitch redeems, I think. Like oh, there we go. Door's done. Body's fine. So what's actually left to do in that case? What am I missing? Hey, there we go. Yeah, that's quite fun. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, let's claim a detached house. I did have a go at this off stream, and it did go reasonably far, but I just want to do like a clean sort of save on this. It's quite therapeutic, this. Let's put the 40 degree nozzle on. Okay. I feel like to do some of those. I haven't. No. I do occasionally, but currently I just do my own for everyone who's here. I also do content on TikTok. Just but I'm not massively like. Obviously, I want to see the channel. Love to see the channel grow, but ultimately, I'm just doing this for fun. Like, and that's the best way to do it. I've tried to do it in the past where it's like a big thing, and it just kind of kills it for me. Like, I did have a YouTube channel quite a while ago, and it was just a case of I tried to make it bigger than it needed to be, and it kind of just killed it, to be honest. As far as I'm aware, or as far as I'm concerned, sorry, that's a better phrase. As long as the channel is supporting itself, then I'm happy. Like, and you know, for me, it is very much a case of, you know, it's a chance to hang out with you all. It's a chance to just unwind. Okay, so the garage door score is good, and the trim is fine. I need to just do the side. Okay, pick up. I don't think that's gonna work. There we go. Okay. Okay, it's good to know. I wasn't sure how serious one to go over all. In that case, you're doing the right thing. Like, this is the thing. Like, I think I've already said, you know, I'm quite lucky that, yeah, I make enough for my day job to to support pretty much most of the stuff that I do, and it's just a case of, you know, I would the money that I get from a channel, half of it will go back into the channel, and then half of it will basically go into investing into my future self. So, you know, sensible things like you know, actually being able to retire, which isn't ever given in this economy. But no, what I mean by, you know, investing back into a channel, you know, obviously when you model, any artwork, you know, any emotes for... Is this any other? No. Any emotes for anyone. So that all comes out of that fund. And yeah, it's somewhere where I can just sort of let loose and be myself, I suppose. And that's kind of a reason why I do it. Like, it got to the point where, you know, I was watching Twitch a lot, and it was basically I was coming home from work every night, and after work I was watching Twitch, and it was just a case of, as cool as that is, why don't I just do it? You know, it's a chance for me to build a community and just have a bit of fun. And, you know, I won't, like, lie, there are moments where, you know, it's not really a concern, there is always going to be that worry of, you know, will it all take off, you know, is this how it will stay? And what I basically said to myself is, if this is where it stays, would that be such a problem? And I went, no, it really wouldn't. If it takes off, then great, but if it doesn't, then, you know, that's absolutely fine. Again, it's just a bit of fun. It's just a relaxing place for people to chill, enjoy themselves. And I suppose that's kind of especially with younger people, I do get this. I think I told this story, and you watch you blow everything with water. Just water. I'm joking. But so I think I've told this story a few times from the channel, but I'll tell it again. So I was. Oh, when did I get my eyes checked? It was the tail end of last year, and, you know, the optician, you know, he was a young guy, and he asked me, you know, oh, what are you doing, you know, in your spare time, because they go over, you know, what do you do for a living? Oh, you know, I work in IT. Oh, fair enough. And then, you know, what do you do as a hobby? And I went, oh, I'm a Twitch streamer. And he was, you know, talking about, oh, you know, but do you reckon that it's something you can do full time? And I just basically said something to the tune of, never say never, but it's really unlikely. You know, you have to have the right skills and sort of a lot of luck. And like any medium like this, your best bet is to switch to a smaller nozzle. Your best bet is to start it as something that you enjoy, and then go from there. Otherwise, a lot of people get quite disappointed, and then they won't see you. They'll try it for a few months, not earn complete gangbusters, and then will just quit. Like, I was watching a video the other day, actually, and she was saying something along the lines of, most VTubers quit after 6 months. Like, the results I'm getting from the TikTok alone, I'm quite happy with. Like, I'll literally just jump on there and be like, ooh, 50 people have liked this clip or this content that I do. And it's just fun. Like, that's ultimately why I do it. I remember when I streamed for the first time. Oh, it would have been October, and I was just like, expect it. I was just like, oh, probably no one will turn up, and somebody did, and I was like, really, really shocked. Like, just hitting affiliate is enough for me. Like, I can't see us hitting partner. Like, but never say never. Like, there may come a day where we do get to that point, and if we get to that point, awesome. But if we don't, then it's not an issue. But then there is the part of my brain which is just like, I want to see number go up. But then, not entirely this, I used to have a YouTube channel for about 40k subs, I started at school, but I got to a point where I went to secondary school and got recognised, decided it wasn't for me to leave the whole channel. Completely fair. Like, I had a channel, it would have been about 11 years ago, and I did, like, Let's Plays, which were the style of the time, and then I did like a series of like, it was basically very similar to ADSF movie, but with like, it was the whole. So I used to do like a lot of videos where it was like the whole how to make horror games like Five Nights at Freddy's not scary, and the whole ploy was you would take like jump scares and clips from a horror game and you'd like overlay funny scenes over it, and that was sort of a whole thing. And to be honest, I fell out of love with that simply because that was the stuff that was getting reviews and the acknowledgement, but it was so low effort and I just wasn't enjoying it. You remember the ice? I don't. No, I don't. So between 2020 and I think, the Ice Bucket Challenge. No, I do remember that. I wasn't too sure what you meant by Ice Bucket, but no, I took a break from the internet as a general thing for a while. It must have been about 3 years, and I kind of returned a little bit. So I returned, I want to say 2022, but it just wasn't the same, and it just didn't really work, and I was just like, because at that point I was so far removed from the old name, I was like, yeah, this just doesn't really work for me. So, and then I then sort of I went like by an abbreviation of the old name for a while, and then I want to say I kind of sort of, what did I do? I came back in 2023, I want to say, under a completely different name. So probably for about how long was it? How long did I? So for probably a couple of months I went by Spreadsheet Sovereign. And then that didn't really work, and it was also a case of when people see a name on Twitch, they tend to use the first name, so people will be like just calling me Spread What You Lacked. I went by Spreadsheet. Spreadsheet Sovereign, and it was just a case of people would just call me Spreadsheet, and it was just like, I'd have to go, actually, it's Sovereign. And then I just went, well, if that's going to be the name, then let's just do the first part as Sovereign and then pick something else. And I was doing art a lot of the time, so I went, okay, Sovereign Sketches works. And then I kind of stopped doing art as much, and I went, okay, well, what can I now call myself? And then I was just like, Sovereign VT, that kind of works. Stance mode. Oh, tab, okay, because I'm... Yeah, I mean, I was just like, okay, well, and I wanted to go by Sovereign VT for quite some time. Oh, that's where, I thought that was just, like, shading. Okay. Okay, so... There we go. And it was around about the time that I went to Affiliate, actually, that I changed to Sovereign VT. It's crazy to think that I've had that name for nearly a month and a half now. And I don't know why I'm lagging. Hopefully it maybe the CPU is... The cooler is on its way out, but that's fine. That's due to be replaced anyways. Alright. Under decking. Okay, decking is done. I wouldn't change a thing about you. Oh, that's really nice. Like I say, I do try my best. Like I like this to be like a cozy place for everyone. Literally the only reason why I'd love to get to 100 followers is just so we can do like the Garchomp stream. Because that'd be really fun. Okay, that post is done. I suppose that's the other reason why I want to diversify a bit from Elite, because I think we've got all the Elite players, which is really cool, and it's just a case of, you know, maybe if I play something else, you know, it'll bring other people in. That'd be awesome. Team, what are you doing? Yeah, absolutely. Like I say. Wrong button. Need to have a bit of fun, have a bit of a chill, and just give people the space they need to do the same. The other thing I am working on at the moment is I'm working on a channel for the VODs, because obviously Twitch does delete the VODs after a while. They've lost a few VODs since starting the channel, which is sad, but it's not the end of the world. I am starting to back them up onto the YouTube channel, and once I've got them up to date and up to date, then at that point I can let people know what the actual details of it are. Oh, this is for railing, I think. That's why, okay. Let's just do the 40-degree nozzle and rotate. Oh, that's all done. Okay. One of my friends keeps on sending me, hey, have you seen the trailer? And this bastard has done this. Hold on, I'm good because I'm gonna go like full screen here because, oh, hi Bella. That was really good actually. So I'm full screen myself because I'm gonna send this to him, Vader, if you're watching. So my friend Vader, he's done this to me twice, and when he got me the second time, I was just like, Vader, you've done this. You've pulled this shit twice. And the meme is, he goes, "Hey, do you want to see the have you seen the Sonic 3 trailer?" And I go, "No." And he sends me, it's like an actual trailer, like, hold on, and he just sends me like this it's like a vehicle trailer, and it's just got Sonic 3 written on the back of it, and it's just like, now you have, and I'm just like, for fuck's sake. Okay. How are you doing today, Bella? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Also, I hope you all know that everybody in my house, because of me, now has a meowing vocal stim. Like, we don't, when, like, one of us comes downstairs, we don't, it's been good. How have you been? I've been as well as can be. I had a pretty not great day at work yesterday, so I took today off just to sort of recover. I'm doing okay now. We're just playing some Power Wash Simulator. I'm likely getting a cat. Ooh. Hey, look, chat. Hey, look, chat. It's my mind. It's not as clean as my mind, but yeah, look, we found my mind. But no, going back to the vocal stim bit. Because of me, if one of us comes downstairs, we don't say, "Hey, how's it going?" or "Hey, did you sleep okay?" I'll literally come downstairs and either scratch at the door like some kind of cat, or just look at each other and just go, "Meow," and the other person will just be like, "Meow." Most of my friends do that now as well. A couple of my co-workers do that as well. And specifically when I go to the Power Wash, that's Power Wash Sim 1. It is. This is she powers my wash until I this is she power washes my sim until I won. Specifically, we're just playing the demo just to see how I get on with it. I did ask Kat which one I should get, and she was just like, to introduce a load of quality of life improvements, but I still think you should play 1 first. Do we know who Smashly is? I somehow do not. 1 is great. But yeah, I will definitely, I think at this point, I am really enjoying 1. It is something I can see me playing on stream quite a lot. So I think, at this point, I am probably going to get 1. I don't know who they are, but I just got a gifted sub. Ooh. They I don't know. They may be either someone who's not a regular or So this account was previously my old name, so it is possible that they joined when I was the old name. Possibly. I finished the story Power Wash 1 yet, I haven't got 2. Oh, okay. You'll have to let me know how it is. If you like. Obviously there's no... there's no pressure. Get it? Get it? Because we're using a pressure washer. Other things you people deal with. This is soft legs a strong pressure. Mind, oh my god, what? Literally, you say that, and all I can think of is, has everyone seen that meme? I've only seen this like a, oh, it's just like, it's like a Transformers meme, and Soundwave has got like an incoming call from Shockwave, and he's just like, he just like opens the screen, and Shockwave just goes, "Show me that cock," and he like cuts him off, and then Soundwave has to look at Megatron and just be like, it was scammers. I've seen that meme so many times, and oh my god, it's great. Also, can we appreciate just how amazing like the Sonic Game Chop soundtrack is? Right, post. God, this song is so good.
Cheese. 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 Cheese.
So many. I feel like you must have. That's a good point, actually. So how much? So currently on the cheese bag, there's 50 cheese. So, oh, I'm trying to do the math, but my brain isn't braining. How many in order to throw the individual parts of a cheese bag would had to go do it. Oh my god. Are you alright? Oh. Thanks for the blow, throat. Oh, I do need to make some more redeems.
Cheese. Cheese.
Because
Cheese. 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 Cheese.
you all done? You all good? Okay. Okay, I'm dry.
Cheese.
You're dry. That makes one of us Noah. For the time being. How do you all have so many channel points? Also, I love how his cat paw marks suffer over through the grind.
Cheese. Cheese.
It is going to be like this when we have a cheese stream. I know it. Now I'm jealous because this house has got good railing and I haven't. I had over 4 key. Oh my god! Key phrase and a word had. Is he just going to message, Bella, I accidentally refunded all your points. Oh, God, this song is... I'm not even sure if it's like a guilty pleasure or anything, but just... God, I love dubstep so much. Just... Anything which just sounds like two Decepticons having sex, I will take it. Oh my god, I've just thought of the, has anyone heard the song? It's like, two trucks having sex? It's basically, no one's probably heard that. I only know it because one of, like, my conference sent me that. It just went, this is Optimus Prime, and it's like, you fuck, it so is. It's an older one, but it checks out. Hey! Look at that. Could do the veranda. I might want the... Talking at the speed of sound. I missed the beat entirely there. No, it's not jerking it at the speed of sound, it's cranking it at the speed of sound. I was in... Oh, whose stream was I went last time? I was in Ashy's stream. And she was playing Clair Obscure. And the topic of cranking it came out, and it was just like... That was one of the bits, just... Okay, it's looking good. Might actually be able to switch for 25 watt. Not for 25 watt, 25 degree. Okay, maybe not. Alright, enough of late time to have enough of late time to have 2 hours in bed. Yeah, go eat. You've been playing Elite all day because of that Caspian Explorer. I mean, don't be wrong, it's worth having. Like, singing about eating. I think at this point in Elite, my plan is just basically just going to be... I don't know, I may go bounty hunt. I need to see what Aurora's going to get my community girl. Do it! Also, that's really difficult. I need to think about what I'm going to do. I think for me, I do want to get my drag drives up to grade 3. At this point, I think I am just on a material grind. Which is why I want to play something... Save your soul. This is why I want to play something a bit different, because, like I say, I really want to avoid getting burnt out on Elite. Because especially when you're doing, like, all of the, like, the grindy stuff. Is for actual... Hold on. Okay, so I think... Does that count as the veranda? Yes, it does. Okay. So right now my tablets kick in and make me EP, so I'm going to get into bed, rest 2 hours and get no more Skype. That's completely fair. Ooh. I had fun hauling with my Type 9, making 23 round trips. Ooh. I do need to get some more use out of my the Panther Clipper Mark II, because I've used that a grand total twice and that was expensive. I had fun hauling my... Yep, 23 million around ship, wow. I'm mostly in it for materials now. Aurora made her money back on it, but wow. Wow. Can I use a bigger nozzle? I don't know why I said it like that. I'm thinking of The Simpsons for some reason. There we go. Groundskeeper Willie just goes, use the nozzle. And Nelson just goes, for noodles? What noodles? And he's just taking the piss out of him. God, this game is so much fun. It's just really relaxing as well. Like, it's at a decent, like, intensity, so it's not really boring for me, but also it just gives me time to focus on chat, essentially. It means we can have some music on in the background, which is quite nice. Okay, can I bring that stool up? Obviously. Has to be done. If I didn't do that, then... Oop. There we go, so... I don't think I can... Can I take it? Yeah, I can. There we go. Okay, so I think the right side of that now is fine. Go on to the left side. There we go, that's the frame done. Okay. Pick that up. I'm just going to do these bits to start with. Think for that bit. No, that's fine. Would like to get the Caspian. Explorer at some point, because it does look like a lot of fun, but at the same time, like I say, it's a lot of credits, and there's other ships that still need to use. I probably want to look at the specs of it as well. Like, is there anything immediate that I can replace the Caspian Explorer? Is there any way the Caspian Explorer can replace a ship that I already have, other than, oh cool, it's a Star Trek reference? How does it compare to something like, I don't know, like an Anaconda? It's something I'd kind of have to look at before I actually put any sort of like money investment into it. Oh my god. I don't know why my mind does this, but there's a meme. I'm going to get this meme. Hold on. Give me a sec. Guess what gets F500 times FSC briefing. Ooh. Right. Here we go. Oh, it's a WebP. Why is it a WebP? Okay. There we go. Let me just image. Hold on a minute, chat. This is what happens when I don't sort through my images. I'm gonna have to do a new image capture. Yep, image. Okay. Browse. So, if I can find it. Sort by date. Where is it? I don't even know why my mind came to this. Pictures? Screenshots. Is that it? That might be it. No, that's not it. There we go. I don't know why my mind just immediately just thought of this. Watch Dogs. I don't think anybody would remember this. Because obviously we're playing Power Simulator, and then so I mentioned Neutron Stars. My brain just went, "Hey, do you remember the meme Wash Dogs?" And I went, "Well, I do now." Welcome to having ADHD, everyone. You crossover. There is quite a few crossovers in Power Simulator. Like I think there's one for Warhammer. I have seen Shrek ones before. I know Cat's played a couple of Shrek ones. But yeah, no, I am. If I do go with this new model, which I think I might, because it's like fully customizable, and there's a lot of bits that I like about this model that just makes my interactions so much better. Like, I think, yeah, I'm a big believer that, you know, the model doesn't make the person, and it would just be. It's difficult to explain. I suppose it's difficult to explain, but yeah, it's just a case of. It's the whole reason why I went with the model in the first place, because the the level of interaction you get with a VTuber model is so much more than the NGTuber, and it seems like the same sort of leap, because it's like infinitely customizable, and obviously it's little things like the ears aren't actually connected to the model, and there's like this one you can actually edit the textures and just So I think that is going to be... It's going to be a thing. I hope I'm not running out of steam already. I've only been going for an hour. It's not really been a busy day. I do need to clean the gutter. Hold on. Do I need to use the little nozzle for this? Oh yeah. It just reminds me of that scene from Duke Nukem Forever. This is taking forever. Time to stop pissing around and get where the action is. It's such a terrible game. It's a joke about cleaning brain too whilst you're there. I knew someone was going to make that. It just... There's going to be an oddly specific reference. This just makes me think of Joke Never Change. You know when you're in like the bathroom stall and, you know, instead of having like... Okay, chat, we're having this conversation. You know when you're... Some of you might not, but if you're like, you know, if some places they have one urinal, but some places have a long tray, if you know what I mean. So say for example you go to the seaside, instead of being like one urinal, you just basically, it's like a trough and you just piss into it. It's just making me think of that. It's just basically like, it's not, I'm not thinking, yes, it's a gutter, I'm thinking it's just basically a piss trough. I don't know if I have a piss trough. Yes, a piss trough. That's what it is. It's a trophy you piss in. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. It's like a big... It's just like a... It's not even like a sink or like a... It's like a weird hybrid between a bath and a sink, and you line up like 5 of you, and it's metal, or it's sometimes ceramic, and you've just got like 5 dudes just pissing in a trough. Welcome to the Sovereign VT channel, everyone. Also, no, I'm not renaming the Stocks and Sketches channel to the Piss Trough. All admiring the brick wall. It's just like, yes, that wall has piss on it. I'm back. Welcome back. You missed me talking about the piss trough. Don't worry about it. Let's look over. No! What's the idea of that? Oh, that's also reminded me of when I went to I went to Birmingham with a friend. This is about 5 years ago now, and we were both really into Phasmophobia. And we were staying in like a travel lodge, which is like a really sort of cheap hotel. And and there was like a distinct handprint on the wall, and yeah, are you there? Give us a sign. Oh, we need to play Phasmophobia. I've let me go on to, let me finish this story first. And we see this handprint on the wall, and I say to him, "You know what that means, don't you?" And he went, "No, what? Fingerprints is either a demon, a djinn, or an oni." And we both laugh. So I have played Phasmophobia in VR. I have done it a grand total of once. Because at one time I did it. Oh god. We don't have full damage here. I was sat in the living room, crouched down with all the lights off, and I just go into the spirit box. Where are you? And all I hear on the game is just around my face, and I just go, absolutely not. Picked up all of my equipment and left. I realised the player of you, I'm gonna scare the pants of you. Oh no. I'm really hoping that at one point, because I know King Argroff, he's popped his head around the channel a few times, and I come and see him quite a bit. And I keep on trying to get him to play Phasmophobia, because he does like horror games on like a Sunday. Okay, I think. Right, shotgun. I'm just gonna blast a bit off the side. Do I need to use the little nozzle? Can I use like the 15-degree one? Yeah, okay, that's better. Let's just get the grime off the top. Let's just triple check. Oh yeah, there's stuff on the bottom as well. Okay. Okay, I'll stop you, Nova Ghost got me. There's been so many changes to that game since I played it. Like I remember the original Spirit Box, where it was like a voice to text, and you would ask it questions, and then the questions would be like on a. And I kind of miss that, to be honest, because it was quite cool. The new system, it's like a garbled sound on the sound record on like the Spirit Box. There was a point where you would actually hear a voice going, you know, how old are you? And you'd be like, oh, and that's basically what it sounded like. I do still have a bit of a soft spot for the old Spirit Box. But no, I've not played Phasmophobia in some time because it does get quite tiring. When I used to play it with a friend, I could literally do like a couple of matches because it's so like intense. Someone was telling me there needs to be an ectoplasm collector. Oh. Do you know what the ghost type is? Yes, horny. Here we go. Here we go. God, we're getting some bangers tonight. Imagine it goes all silent, you hear him a wind, but now out of nowhere, oh yeah! It's just the Kool-Aid man just bursts through the wall. Kool-Aid man, what are you doing at Tanglewood Drive? I love how like there's this nice clean bit, and then here it just looks, oh, it just looks crap. Let's actually do this wall first. Doors different asset. Okay. I used to set my VoIP volume low on purpose so people crack me up and my finger scream. Oh my god, that's evil. I would. Are you sure you would scream at them and not just scream? That's got to be the. If I don't know any better, I would say that misspelling was intentional. I knew you would say that. I've missed a few bits, but on the whole, this looks okay. Ooh.
Cheese.
You just say the door looks okay? Yeah, it looks fine. I mean, it gleamed, so... I think the wall's gonna look... It should be fine soon. Oh, what I'm gonna want to do... Oh, it's a window, never mind. Use the extension. I think I'm going to want to take this and bring it through. Can I rotate this? Oh yeah, I can. Look, he just gets excited. Oh, I'm going to put this down. Okay. Yeah, this is quite... Oh, hold on. Steal it. Yeah, this is going to be quite difficult to get to. Might need to rethink this. Where's that ladder? It's the ladder. Okay, so maybe. Oh yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay, we can move to the nub you want. That's going to help us get the window frame. I feel like I'm just waiting for the ADHD to fire up again and be like, hey, do you remember this random thing? I was just like, oh, now I do. And I could still just see wild dogs on the other screen. Okay. So what was it? I was showing like a younger family member I think it was the other day, was she was talking about brain rot, and I was just like, yeah, do you want to see the original brain rot? And she was like, what do you mean? It's just like, and I pull up like the Idiots of Gary's mod, and I'm just like, and then I just have this moment of this realization of, dear God, this is 18 years old. This is like ancient. And I'm like, I still remember when this came out, and I'm just like, it's like, I know, I'm old. Thomas the Tank. I don't know if I've seen that. I've seen one where it's like the We Like to Party, and then it's like the truck next to Thomas the Tank Engine, and then it just basically cuts to like, it's like the Heavy's sort of body and Thomas the Tank Engine's head. Yes, that. I totally just didn't think about Thomas the Tank Engine toys. Like, moving on. I want the 40-degree nozzle for this. Absolutely no explanation. Love it. It's a balancing act of how much can I say and not break TOS. Oh, I can't even put it in my Discord because obviously I use my phone for tracking. I use my phone for tracking. I don't have. Yeah, I'll dig it out after stream. I'll dig it out after stream. What do you mean track? Oh, for model. For the tracking for a model. So doing all of this, I use an iPhone for that. Here we go. That's good. Because you can use like a webcam for it, but to get like face tracking, you need like the best way to do it is an iPhone because it uses something called Face ID, and like builds a map of your face. You need a second monitor. I probably do. I already have like one very big monitor. I could alt tab. They say, hold on. I am playing a dangerous game opening this up on a second monitor, okay. Oh my god. So pretending to be TV is my second monitor in a 4K that I don't use in a 4K for main. Completely fair. Fucking Thomas the Spank Engine. I've just seen your Caspian Explorer. That looks amazing. Okay. Here we are. I'll post it. No, I'll post it in the. I'll pop it in the live chat. Okay, okay. I'm gonna need that ladder again, I think. Do I need to swap to I might need to swap to a more powerful nozzle. See what I put underneath. Hold on. My god. Okay. Hey, excellent. All right, we're getting there. We're 25% cleaned. So we do this bit here. Let me put on a bigger nozzle. Yeah, I don't think they're expecting it to be. I'd love to play this game, but I hear multiplayer is terrible for desync. To be honest, I mostly just bought it for the for the single player, just so you know, it's something for me to just chill out and play, and have a chat with chat. But yeah, I'll definitely be buying the full version of this. Might do that after stream, actually. But yeah. Oh, this is a demo. Yes, yeah. This is the demo. I've not actually bought the full version because I just wanted to try and see what it was like. So yeah, you get a lot for your demo. Like we've been playing this for about an hour and a half now. I hate to tell you, but the default nozzle you get is awful. Yeah, I know it's like custom nozzles and stuff, so I did want to just try it out because the last thing I wanted to do is buy something, and then I just don't vibe with it. The gun you have is like 4 times better. Okay. Oh, what, like this one? What happens if I use the most powerful one? So attachment stuff you will see when you get it. Okay. But yeah, so I'll probably play... I'm gonna play... obviously this today. I'm probably gonna play some more Thursday, and then obviously I'm on hiatus for a week. I am hoping that by Thursday I can have like the VOD channel ready for everyone. And for me, it's just be a case of clearing through like the backlog of VODs. Well, I'll call through friends for Potato, just FYI since... Yeah, no, it's absolutely fine. Good friends. Ah. I was like, food friends? Nah, it's fine. I appreciate it. In context, the only time I hear potato is people talking about potato PCs, which mine may classify as like it is 5 years old. Okay. I think we're going to want to do the same, so does that make us potato people? That just makes me think of the Red Dwarf quote with Mr. Fibble. It's just like, I'd love to let you out, but the king of the potato people won't let me. Okay. So we're going to want to basically just clean as much grime off as we can. It's already got a decent amount. Cool, that's done. After stream, you're gonna get off and pretty much. That's what I do most nights. Because I mostly stream on like my days when I'm working from home. So I'm in office tomorrow, so I do need to make like like lunches and everything. I'm gonna get a reasonably early night because I am up reasonably early tomorrow. It also means when I raid out, which I do tend to do, it means I don't have to necessarily raid and run. I can like hang out in like the channel, IRL office stream. Yeah, I know it's probably a joke, but yeah, I won't be doing that. Like, I don't want to dox myself. And I don't even think it'll be that like interesting. Like, you're just going to see me doing like IT crap. It would just be 8 hours of me going whether you turned it off and on again. Or me moaning about the technical team because they're so bloody useless. And I'm just wondering how... What is that curse? Don't worry about it. Yeah, of course, it's a joke, set it off and on again. Or wondering how our technical lead still has a job, despite the fact of none of his tools work and none of my team use his tools because they're more hassle. Some have said they wanted to get me one. Hey, sharing is caring. I deserve it. For community, Thomas. Oh. I don't know why, that just makes me think of, obviously everyone knows what Blahai is. Is everyone aware of Blaving Dad? Which is like the other... It's more like an orca, like a whale. And it's got like a zipped mouth so you can fit cheese in it. I'm gonna need a stronger nozzle. No, you've not seen it. Hold on. Give me a sec. You know what? No, I'm gonna bring the whole IKEA. Oh, give me a sec. Properties. Open selector. Okay. Oh, that's way too big. Hold on, chat. Okay, so... This is Blaving Dad. This is Blaving Dad. This is the other... Oh, that is way too big. It's about the size of Lahai, so it's about 100 centimeters long, and it's a blue whale. Like, I mean, I have one. I'm literally looking at mine right now. And yeah, literally, it comes with a zipper on the mouth, so you can, like, according to this is you can put your toys in it. Shout, not those kinds of toys. I mean, you can use it for that if you want. The IKEA bear is the funniest for me because somehow proportions look weird. I was quoting you, lol. The whale looks amazing. I don't even know pronounce. It's nice of IKEA to do an IKEA plush with very realistic body proportions. But no, I have seen this, the Jungle Skog. I am very much for an anime, right? Jungle Skog. That's what we're going to be calling it. Oh, I mean, how else do you want me to pronounce it? There's a jungle in there, and there's a cog in there. Oh. Please, God, no, don't tell me they have a Porygon. I don't think they do. And it's just a case of... I nearly bought this for one of my IRL friends, and he said, "Oh, don't." I was like, "Well, why not?" Because I'm just gonna look at it, and I'm just gonna look at it every now and just go, and then never look at it again. Block. But yeah. But no, that is... Let me turn that off. Alright, let's get back to stream. Okay, so why... Oh, this is part of a decking. This is part of a decking. Okay. There's a house coming along. There's a family waiting to move in. They've been waiting for me to, like, wash this thing for, like, the last hour. Hold on. Hey, excellent. My window is unreasonably shiny. Ah, it definitely is. Done quite well, this pigeon. You won't say that clean for long, though. I get what you mean. You know, I definitely wouldn't mind getting a... Oh, I don't need another Blathering Dagger because I already have one, and I don't need any more Blahais because I have 3 of them. Oh my god, have you... This is... I feel like my streams are just basically a variation of me going, oh god, have you seen this thing? And then Shout being like, I'm scared. When it's a concerned Sov wouldn't need to clean it. Ah, yes, a house that's finally as dirty as I am. You sure? Well, I mean, not anymore, but when we started, sure. What concerns me is they say it's claimed but won't say claimed. Well, you know, if we know anything about this, if it is in this country, then pigeons and everything are just going to crap on it. Oh, I get where you're coming from. Oh no, wait, hold on. I mean, technically, if we're gonna be realistic, it's gonna be more like this. Or this, just. Okay, I'll stop. Ooh. Oh, I need a more powerful nozzle. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. So yeah, this part looks fine. Mostly. There's still a lot to do. Imagine a wall to build for this. Oh my god, I don't even want to think. I mean, it'll all come out of your budget anyway, so the fact that you're having to clean an entire house and it's this bad. The other thing I'm noticing about this game as well is I'm not feeling... It doesn't tire me out playing it, which is really good. Because it's very rare to find a game like that. So I think we're on to a winner with this one. Although I do need to wrap up stream soon. Simply because I need to get stuff ready. You know, like IRL card collecting. I don't really do it because, I'll be really honest with chat. I do have addictive tendencies. I know I have an addictive personality, and with things like card collecting and the stuff like Warhammer, the safest thing for me to do is to just not do it. Like, I can see how that rabbit hole goes. I have friends that spend money on Pokemon cards. I know one or two people that have got into debt over, you know, Pokemon cards, and I'm just like, it is a slippery slope. I don't want to involve myself in that. I need to be responsible. And again, I did collect Pokemon cards for a while, but just... I think it was... What was the series that I collected? It's okay if you set... Yeah, absolutely. Now, if you set a limit and you stick to it, then that's absolutely fine. Nowadays, I buy by the 30-day wait, which I think is way more way more... It works for me better. Yes, be responsible and use money for something important like figurines or gaming, like me. Like, a really good example is this new model. I know I'm going to get so much mileage out of this thing, but then, on the other hand, I'm just like, well, I've only had this one a month, so can I really justify that? But then if I didn't get this one, and I went straight for the customizable one, I'd be struggling a lot more, because I'd be like trying to fit it around, and I wouldn't be too sure what I'm doing. Whereas now I've got sort of that baseline of, this is roughly what I want it to look like, and then I can deviate from there if need be. What sort of miles are we talking? 40, 50, 60? Oh my god. I don't drive. I live somewhere, where luckily I can rely on public transport. I did learn to drive many years ago, and I hated it. It's just, the whole idea of car ownership just doesn't really work with me. And I've purposefully tried to build a life where I don't have to run a vehicle. So far, getting on for nearly 32 years now, I've been successful in that. Okay. So my second car, I read my first car off from the M1 was on. Oh no! It's their fault, to be honest. Like, you should don't brake check people. That's, you're just asking for trouble. And if it finds out that you were brake checking them, then you're going to be the one 70 miles an hour in. Jeez. I hope you were okay after that. As okay as could be. Because if, someone behind you can prove you were brake checking, then automatically that becomes your fault because you're putting the other driver in a dangerous position. I'm gonna use the nubby one. Looks fine from this end. Okay. I got to the side of a road, say... Oh, I got withdrawal details when drove home, but half my car was missing a way back. A police car pulled alongside and asked me what happened. Okay. I feel like I am an Ursel at this point. Oh, every now and again you'll just be doing. But it was only after I got home I realised the whole inside of the car was bent around me, so I was you were incredibly lucky. Okay, I think... what time are we at? We'll go for a little bit longer. I can round it out to 2 hours. That'd be great. So yeah, we'll go until about 10 past. So then I think we'll raid out. Longer, I can't. As much as I would love to, but because I need to wrap up. I need to wrap around about 8:30 anyways, because again people are going to bed. That's kind of a thing. That's again another reason why I'd love to go part-time, because if I went part-time on a day when I'm not working, I could start a stream earlier, and it just means I'd have more time to work on content. That do be the dream. Will we ever get to him? I don't know. I'd love to think that we could, and I will do my best. How many hours do you do right now? Oh, I'm full-time. I do 40 hours a week. It's more like 45 with like... yeah, it's closer to 45 with like commute stuff. And also I'm the one in the house who does like... You know, I do the promenade, I leave the shopping, and I do everything for myself. So it does a lot of times feel like a balancing act. Because again, there's no one for me to rely on for all of this other stuff, so it is all on me, which I don't mind. Like, I only do 18, but since my job is non-stop physical, it starts literally causing my body to shut down when I do more. Completely fair. As somebody who did retail for no, I did retail for longer than that. I did retail for how long did I do retail for? 18 years? Bearing in mind a lot of that was part-time whilst I was at college and university. It is also kind of exhausting because I am like responsible for other people as well at work, so... Okay. Let's put a bigger nozzle on. Yeah, that's really struggling, so let's go down to a slightly more volatile nozzle. I was responsible for everything outside, including petrol station obviously in front. Ooh, yeah, that's rough. There we go, okay. I'll do these windows. Then, I think after that, I think I will raid out. Find someone to raid. But no, this has been fun. It's been a really, really fun stream. It's been really relaxing, which is what I've needed. And I work alone most days when the car park hits 300 cars. It's not... Oh my god. I will never forget... That just reminds me. I will never forget my first management was my first manager retail position. Jack, this is a sign I'm getting tired. I mash my words up. And so my first manager shift was on a bank holiday weekend. And, you know, anything about retail, I didn't have enough staff. So I had... What did I have? I had me and one other person. And this is back when COVID was still a thing. And we had like limitations on how many people we could have in the store. And people wouldn't adhere to the changes as a manager. Sort of. Like I was already hitting the cap anyways. So I could only do 50 hours, 40 hours a week until they had to pay me time and a half, which they weren't prepared to do, so I only ever worked 40 hours. Even when I was a CSA, like I was still working full-time hours. But no, people wouldn't adhere to the limit. They would just come in, and then you'd call them out, and it would be like, oh, there's somebody on the door. So what we would have to do is I had a choice. I went, okay, there's only me and one other person, so I'm either going to have to have this other person till with me and ring people through, bearing in mind there may be more people coming in than we're legally allowed, which means I'm breaking the law, and if we have an inspection at that point, they're going to ask why there's more than X amount of people in the store, and it's going to put us in massive trouble, or I put the person on the door, which is what I ended up doing, and I get these people through as fast as I physically can. Which is what I end up doing. And bearing in mind, I'm waiting for a delivery, because we used to get Cage's delivery on a Monday, which is when we had our delivery day. And I'm like, literally, I'm waiting for more staff. If this delivery comes in the next half hour, I am screwed, because I have no one to accept this delivery. I don't have enough people on the door, on the tills, and to pull in the delivery. Thankfully, one of the CSAs literally turned up a minute before the delivery came in, and I would turn to her and just went, I'm really sorry. I know you've just literally got in. I know you're not due for another 5 minutes. Like, it's a bank holiday Monday. Like, I'm like really down on stuff. Could you please take the delivery in? Like, I don't even mind if you take the 5 minutes back. Just please, it would really help. And thankfully, she was like, yeah, no, of course, it's your first shift. You know, you're a boss. You will do what you say. And I remember management pulling me into the office the next day, and they were just like, the personnel shadowing went, so how do you think you did? And I went, to be honest with you, I don't know. And he went, well, the manager the night before, she had a efficiency score. Basically, your efficiency score is calculated by how much you sold and how much you did in comparison to how many staff members you have. And he said, she was really quite stressed, and her productivity score was 101%. Okay, I thought that's pretty high. Cool. Yours was 243, and I just went, damn. Okay. And yeah, that was basically my first management shift. I didn't stay there very long. I didn't stay there very long because, again, 0% is a waste. I know. It was just a case of they were giving me all the crap hours, and if I stayed there, then I would have been working stuff like Christmas Eve and stuff, and just, I don't want to be doing that. And I was working unsociable hours, and again, didn't want to do that. So I moved to the place where I am now. And I'm going to find someone to... Ooh.
Way to play.
Oh my god, this song brings back so many memories. I love it.
Kobe will have seen me being like minor.
I think I found somebody to raid. Let me just have a look. Turn down section leader twice because, like you say, so for the money you make, it's really just not worth it. So what I do is I do extra earnings on the side. £1 more an hour. And literally you don't get it all the time. It's just when you're a team leader or manager. Okay. Okay, chat. We have found somebody to raid. We are going to raid Peopless. They are a Scottish VTuber. They are just chatting at the moment, so let me go ahead and pop my... let me go ahead and pop my raid message in. Tell I'm getting tired because I can't even spell my own name. Okay, we're going to do the subscriber one first, and then time to inflict chaos on. And then we'll do the static one. No worries, thank you everyone for joining. We will be back. We'll be back Thursday. Thursday is going to be the last stream we have before our hiatus. I'm going to go ahead and queue up a raid. Ooh, and they're celebrating their 5-year affiliate anniversary. Yeah, make sure to go say, I don't know, maybe congratulations? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to raid out now because I do need to do some post-stream care. I need to get ready for work tomorrow. But yeah, I will pass you over to Peoplers. I'll be back on Thursday. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening.